Remember you running your mouth, because when I bring people up here and I start cracking your glass jaws, none of you will like it. When your jaws start breaking, people start chasing you out of this uni, none of you will like it. Watch your mouths, because you don't know who you're talking to sometimes. I know, listen, all that public eye bullshit, I ain't into all that.
What's good, family? Shout out to the boss man, Splash Room, for boosting up your man the YB Patreon. So, we got some breaking news right now regarding your man's Tyson, Fury, yeah, and Anthony, the soft boogaloo the bear, blue fluffy belly having ass, Johnston. Now, for all the dons out there who've been living on the moon, you won't know that Anthony Johnston has been bugging. Yeah, listen, end of the day, Anthony Johnston, the number one tweaker right now. Yeah, 2022 tweaker of the year, 2022 bugger of the year, no doubt about it, 1,000,000%. He bugging out. he bugged. You saw the video at the start. Yeah, I did a video yesterday reacting to that. And yes, I held my hands in the air. Yes, I took responsibility. Does the YB have a part to play in Anthony Johnston losing his head? Absolutely. Yeah, I would. No, listen, your man the YB's come to terms with it. When my time comes, yeah, when the YB has to go upstairs and answer the questions of the big man, I will have a lot to answer for when it comes to Anthony Johnston. God will say, YB, why did you have your foot so hard on Johnston's neck? And you listen, it's one of them ones. Yeah? No doubt about it. Anyway, listen. Let's get back to the point here. Like I said, Anthony Johnston, he bugging right now. Yeah, he bugged out on some university goobers. Yeah, some 18-year-old prepubescent university goobers were having some banter. Yeah, repeating the YB's bars. They saw Anthony Johnston, the number one weightlifting bodybuilder in the world right now. And they said, oh look, that's the cat that YB talk about. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Pumped Up Weightlifter? That's what they said, that's what I'm hearing now. I'm hearing the quotes have been leaked, and that's what they said. They said, listen, oi, you big pumped up weightlifter. And he was like, is that YB? Yeah, that's what he said, 100%. And he went straight up there, storming Norman. That's what he did. Yeah, big mad. That's what we do know, because you best believe it. I'm telling you now. The YB lives in Anthony Johnston's bonds. You best believe it. And I'm telling you, if you mention any of the words I use, it sends the big juicy weightlifter into a massive rage. And do you know what? On that note, if I was anyone in AJ's camp, if you want him to win this fight, yeah, just before the start of round 1, you know what to do. Say, listen, AJ, you big useless bodybuilding weightlifter. Say that and he'll just go mad. No, but listen, let's get serious now. You saw the video, man. AJ bugging. I did a video a little while ago. He trying to get this weird toxic masculinity thing going on. I had some funny style guy in my comment section saying, YB, why are you talking about toxic masculinity? Listen, it exists, yeah? And Johnson's a perfect example of that. Toxic masculinity is when you've got big buff dudes who don't have no substance when it matters, but when it comes to situations where you don't need to be hard, like, oh wait there a minute, there's a university goober shouting out the window. Do I, the former heavyweight champion of the world, weighing 250 pounds, training every day, does my ass need to drop out the back for that? No, it doesn't. Let me carry on pushing. Yeah? Oh no. Yeah? That's when the toxic masculinity switch went off in Johnston's bonds, and he went straight up there, looking to kick off. But like I said in my video, guess what? When Usyk, a man half your size, popped you in the mouth, where was all that toxic masculinity at? Nowhere. You didn't listen. The last thing Johnston wanted to be was masculine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was smiling, trying to disarm the situation. One of them ones. And no one's there. When someone gets punched in the mouth and they try and, oh no, it's alright, mate, don't worry about it. Wait there, he just punched you in the mouth and you're telling him don't worry about it. That's what Johnson did. He got punched in the mouth and he was, oh, you know what I'm saying? No problem, you know. He didn't want no problems, did he? Call me a liar. What did he do? He backed up. For the first 20 seconds, I think Johnson came out looking for something. And he found it. Usyk give it to him in the first minute. And he didn't want no more. Yeah, he thought, I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm going to piddle around on a back foot. Like I did with Mr. Blobby. Yeah, facts. Yeah, no doubt about it. Anyway, listen. I've rabbled on, but as you've seen by the title, Tyson Fury has now broken his silence on this topic. Now, you got to bear in mind, whilst I've given you some of the quotes that were used to send Mr. Johnston into this fit of rage, them quotes, so bodybuilder, pumped up weightlifter, useless, big for nothing, yeah, BFN, big friendly Nick, yeah, no doubt, 1,000,000%, listen, he the BFB, the big friendly bodybuilder. What can we say? Let's be real now. Your BFW want to be a big friendly weightlifting having a hey, listen, that's what it is. You're big, you're friendly, and you pump weights. What can we? It's not our fault, is it? It's not the university goober's fault. Yeah? I mean, I'm being funny here. If I was at university, I went to Loughborough University. If I was at Loughborough University, yeah. If I was 18-year-old, let's be real now. Be honest with yourself. Picture yourself. You're at university. You're 18-year-old. You probably had two drinks. We know what uni life's like. Everyone drinking. 18-year-old. Yeah? Two drinks. At university. You look out the window and you see this Donny who's 6'6". Big burly Nick. Yeah? You see this big 6'6" burly Nick walking down the pathway. I mean, what are you supposed to say? Yeah? Damn, that must be the #1 bodybuilder. Let's not forget, people, we know. It's not like people are going to look at AJ and say, oh, look, there's a guy with a big heart and big balls. Yeah? Listen, I'm not being funny. I'm pretty sure if Alan Babick was walking down the pathway, they'd say, damn, that man's a unit, wouldn't they? But listen, Johnston, you're nothing but you're a hollow earth. You're a hollow earth, pumped up weightlifter. There's nothing inside your hollow. And Dave Allen even said it. Dave Allen said it's weird. AJ looks big, but you get in there and he's hollow. There's nothing in there. It's just pumped up weights. That's what he said. I swear to God, that's what he said. He said, with AJ, there's no substance to him. You'd think he'd be really strong, and to be honest with you, we've seen it. We've seen AJ in there with Mr. Blobby, and Blobby was throwing him around. And he can't clinch, can he? Have you seen AJ trying to clinch? He can't clinch. How can you think to yourself, how can a man with that much muscle, he should be the #1 clincher. If there's anyone who can clinch, you'd think it would be AJ, wouldn't you? With them big biceps. So, I mean, what's the point of having big biceps if you can't hold on to nothing? And that's why, I'm not being funny, people blame, oh, YB, you're wrong for that. Oh, why, Tyson Fury is wrong for crowning AJ the #1 pumped up weightlifting bodybuilder. Yeah? People blame, oh, YB, you're wrong. You shouldn't tell the public that Anthony Johnston won the Mr. Olympia 2022. Yeah? YB, you're wrong. You can't take Arnie's crown, sorry. Yeah, YB, you're destroying the weightlifting history. There's no way Anthony Johnston is a better weight pumper than Arnie Schwarzenegger. Yeah? That's what they're saying. It's not me. It's not my fault. I'm just telling you what it is. I believe. Yeah, Arnie back in the 70s was a solid bodybuilder, but I'm sorry, no one comes close to Johnston. Yeah? Yeah, I understand the all-time greats. Arnie is like the Muhammad Ali of boxing, but listen, I'm sorry. Yeah? No one. Anthony Johnson is a #1 bodybuilder. That's just what it is. And that's me. And people say, "Oh, YB, you're a massive AJ fan." Maybe I am, but I'm calling a spade here, yeah. And if you're honest with yourself, you'll agree too. No one pumps weights. No one bodybuilds like Anthony Johnson. Yeah, not Arnie Schwartz, not Ronnie Coleman. What other the cats you got there? Not Lee Heath. None of Lee Heath. I'm not sure anyone's there. Yeah, Phil Heath. Sorry, not Phil Heath. None of them, man. No one pump weights like Johnson. He's #1 weight pumper. And that's why I'm confused. And I feel sorry for the university goobers. Because, listen, all we know is the university goobers, they be listening to the YB. They be listening to Tyson Fury. So why is it their fault? Why is AJ mad at them for? Be mad at Tyson Fury. He the one who called you a big, useless, pumped-up weightlifter years ago. Why don't you go and say something to him? Oops. You don't want to say nothing to him. It'll tell lie. The only thing you want to say to him is beg him to pay you some more coin. That's all you want to do. And that's the truth. That's my real beef here. When them kids looked out the window and saw the world's greatest ever weightlifter, what are they supposed to say? They ain't going to look out the window and say, "Wow, that's the best boxer in the world." They're going to look out the window and say, "Damn, there's a big heartless bodybuilder there walking down." Yeah? Big hollow looking ass. That's what they said. And AJ mad at them. Be mad at Tyson Fury. He the one who exposed you. Be mad at the YB. That's what you want to do. He don't want that. He don't want the YB. I had some goober in my comment section saying, "YB, you wouldn't do this. YB, you wouldn't do that." Listen, Johnson wouldn't do nothing. What's Johnson gonna do? Pull up and lecture me, wag me in. Oh, don't. So watch out, because when I come and pull up and I'm from Watford and I'm really hard, and I shot some 10 bags of green, and okay, now is that what he's gonna say? What? Oh, YB, watch out, AJ's gonna pull up on you and he's gonna wag his big muscly finger in your face. Come on now. Come on. Get serious. AJ man fans. Yeah, he ain't gonna do nothing. That's what he's not gonna wag. I told you before what would happen. He'd start wagging his finger, and I swear down, yeah, if you saw a video, what would happen? You'd see AJ wagging his finger, and then every few frames, you'd see the YB's chin just dipping a few inches. And before you know it, a big rot will be winging over the top, and that would be it. He'd get popped on his whiskers, and he wouldn't want nothing more to do with it. And let's not forget, people, we've seen it. Usyk ain't got no power, and he hit AJ with a jab. He didn't want no more. He ain't gonna want it. If you're 200 pound, I'm telling you, if you're a 200 pound man, take your chances with Johnston. Take your chances. Look at Dillian White. Dillian White pushed AJ, the best AJ ever, life and death. What did Tyson Fury do with him? Tyson Fury made Dillian White look silly. The point is, any man who 200 pound can give AJ a 50-50 fight, because Dillian White is any man. It's useless. That's just what it. I'm sorry after what I watched there. That gave me, honestly, I can't lie to you, a month ago, I probably wouldn't have had this conversation with you, man. But today, I'm telling you now, if you're a 200 pound man, take your chances with Johnston. Take him. Just take him. As simple as that. I'm telling you now. Because Dillian White is useless. And guess what? AJ went life and death with him. 50-50. Yeah? Splitting hairs he was with Dillian, bit by million shite. Tyson Fury went in there, didn't do nothing for 6 rounds, just clubbed him with one shot. Dillian was on the floor, looking silly, like a proper useless. It's not even. The worst thing about Dillian is at least AJ's At least AJ's one of the best weightlifters of all time. Dillian's just soft and fat. Okay, now at least AJ's gonna go down in the record books for being one of the top 3 bodybuilders of all time. Dillian White, okay, now big soft looking dude. Yeah, I'm sick of these soft, big, plump, heavyweight dudes, man. Dillian White, you're a cruiserweight. Go and lose some weight, you big lazy. I'm sorry, I'm not having it no more. I'm not having it. These big soft dudes, you got one job, Dillian. Look the part, man. Perform. No wonder your feet are so slow. Eating too much. This is the bottom line. Eat too much, have an arse. Yeah? Stop howling. Stop training. And that's the mad thing. You see Dillian White training his dogs. You need to train about training your dog with these big soft udders. Big bulbous udder nipples. Yeah, get in the gym. about training my dog. You need to train that belly off. That's what you want to do. Yeah, sick of this all that. Yeah, you want to howl some of that belly off and get your feet a bit quicker. That's what you want to do. Yeah, howl your feet into being quicker so some of your shots land. You piss me off. You got Dillian White posting about, I only want the big fights. You only want to jump on the floor after being hit once. That's what you only want to do. Joker. Anyway, back to Johnston. Like I said, AJ got no one to be mad at. Yeah, the only man you need to be mad at, Mr. Johnston, is Tyson Fury. That's why you stay getting punked. That's what it is. What can we say? No one else's fault. Blame Tyson Fury and you know what, and the YB. Yeah, that's the only people to blame. The YB and Tyson Fury. That's it. And to be honest, and blame yourself whilst you're at it. Blame yourself for getting turned over by Mr. Blobby. Blame yourself for getting turned over by some random ass middleweight most people ain't even heard of before. Facts. Because let's not forget, people, before this year, I'm no word of a lie, in the UK, no one said nothing to AJ. Yeah. No, in fact, it used to go the other way. Before the recent years, yeah, Tyson Fury would be the one who got trolled. That's what I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be honest with you. Before the last few years, yeah, Tyson Fury would be the one who constantly got told, AJ gonna knock you out, etc., etc. No one said nothing. Guess what? You got filled in by Mr. Blobby. And the worst thing is, he knocked you around the ring, and then in the rematch, you shit your pants. Yeah? You came in there, Dave Allen style, super hollow. Yeah, they had nothing inside you, no heart inside you, no strength in your muscles. Just pure Saudi Prince style. Proper shit, that's what you did. That's the only thing you did. You went, no, and I'm not, listen, we can't even blame AJ, man. Where was it? It was in Saudi, wasn't it? Yeah? AJ put on a proper Saudi Prince poop session. And just went in there and shit his pants. Like the number one OnlyFans Saudi Prince thing. That's what he did. Facts. And all the and I gotta lie, I can't lie to you. Yeah, I've got to take some responsibility for that. But either way, I'm repenting now. Yeah, because that was a proper whopper of a performance. Embarrassing. That was a legacy end. That was the legacy ending performance. And look what's happened since. Yeah, some random ass Russian Ukrainian Don no one's ever heard of nearly knocked you out. And the worst thing is, listen, before the fight, I was telling people there's no way Usyk can do anything because he can't do nothing at cruiserweight. Usyk don't knock no one out in his own weight. What the fuck? How can a man who don't knock no one out in his own weight come up a weight and fight the so-called baddest weightlifter and nearly finish him? Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. And you want to talk about university students? You want to handle your business is what you want to do? Fucking hell. Piss me off. But anyway, like I was saying, guess what? Back in the day, no one, and this is the problem, you see, this is why AJ reacting the way he is, because he ain't used to this. He ain't used to being impressed by the public. He used to having it his own way. Let's not forget, people, he was the golden boy. Oh, yeah. London Olympic golden boy. Oh, yeah. Well, that's what he's used to. He ain't used to walking down the street and getting mucked off. And that's what they... And I tell people now, hey, you've earned that, muggins. Yeah? And I'll tell you this for free. What you want to do is pay my bag back that I lost. That's what you want to do. Yeah? That's in fact, let's start there. Your man the YB wants his bag back that you lost him for that last whopper of a performance against Usyk. Let's start there before you worry about anything else. About you're mad because people called you a useless, pumped up, heartless weightlifter. I'm mad. I'm mad that I lost $1,000 putting it on your soft ass. That's what I'm mad. I mean, and crazy madness. I got AJ fans telling me, oh YB, AJ's got a right to be mad because AJ's got a right to be mad. No, I've got a right to be mad. He told me knockout before the fight and gets in there and gives us tiddlywinks. Gives us big juiced up heartless weightlifter. That's what we got about you. Hey, YB, your take's wrong on this one. AJ's got a right to be mad at the university goobers having a laugh, because ABC, the man fan is strong in these certain dance. You best believe it. But listen, so I know I haven't really got round to it, but either way, Tyson Fury mugging off AJ some more. I mean, to be honest with you, Tyson Fury's been active on social media. You've seen the quotes that he put out today. There was a Mirror article which said Anthony Joshua told students he would crack their jaw. And Tyson Fury basically said, I have this effect on the best of them. Referring to Anthony Johnston's mental state breaking in lifetime. Now, like I said, me personally, Tyson Fury's been active on social media. He should have gone in harder than this, in my opinion. He should be putting out Instagram videos, just airing AJ out, in my opinion. And I really do hope, and that's one thing I do have to admit, for me, the Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte thing, the whole build-up was dead. Let's be real now. The build-up was dead. Yeah, all the anticipation was killed because they both went weird. And the fact that Fury hasn't come out and rolled AJ, it worries me that if the AJ fight does happen, it's going to be some weird friendly thing. I mean, to be honest with you, yes, I want to see Mr. Bodybuilder get knocked out, but equally, part of me feels that if it's going to be all friendly, oh, AJ's a great fighter, and oh yeah, I want to show respect, I don't really want to see it. I'd rather just leave it in my imagination, to be honest with you. Although, having said that, the Dillian Whyte knockout was, if Fury can knock AJ Spark out cold, stone cold. In fact, that's probably the best way of doing things. If Tyson Fury's goal for the AJ fight should be to lay him cold out, I'm talking stone cold. That should be, yeah, you know what, scrap that. That's what I want to see. I want to see I want to see the big weightlifter Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah? Because AJ's been robbing the public for years trying to avoid that. Yeah, him and all of his weird fans, their narrative's always been, oh, YB, boxing's so dangerous, and oh, YB, YB, you just want people to get brain damage, and oh, YB, it's so dangerous, and YB, he's only getting paid £50 million for 30 minutes work, why do you want him to get stuck in for? YB, it's only 50 million for 20 minutes work, he can't possibly get stuck in, because, it's really... So part of me, no, I do, 100%. If I could push a button, I'd want AJ comatose for 40 minutes. Flat, spark out, touch and go. That's what I want to watch. Facts. And at least then he'll need the 50 million. Yeah? And that for me will be just. Because listen, guess what? Ain't no one bringing my money back. I need that money. AJ don't need that money. I need that money. Where's all the sympathy for me? Yeah? I hear people saying, YB, it's so dangerous, and AJ has to... Why don't I see no one in the comments saying, YB, you need your coin, and you got bills to pay, and that was half of your net worth that went up in smoke, and you don't see them ones, do you? But I see people in the comments saying, YB, no, AJ can't get stuck in. AJ's so dangerous, and yeah? But listen... Fury definitely needs to mug AJ off some more. If I was Fury, yeah, I'd have come in hot and said, listen, AJ, you best wind that stiff, hollow, pumped up beak of yours in. That's what you best do. Because if I can't, you know what I'm saying? That's what, the bottom line, that's what should happen. Fury should be out here policing the streets, keeping bodybuilders in line. That's his job, I'm sorry. Yeah? Tyson Fury must do his job. Keep these bodybuilders in line. Keep keep them all in line. Yeah, keep Phil Heath in line. Keep all the other ones. I'm not sure they have names, but put them all in line. How about that? Yeah, the streets need to be safe. I mean, Batman and what's the man's name? Batman and what's the other guy? Joker. Yeah. Tyson Fury is the Batman of the bodybuilding world. He keeps all the bodybuilders in line. That's what he does. He must do that. Yeah, the streets aren't safe. You got the bodybuilders terrorising the youth now. Tyson Fury must fly in and keep them all in line. Yeah, keep them all in the gym pumping weights. Yeah, no one ever lied. If Tyson Fury had pulled up at the university, he'd have sent AJ straight back to the weight room. AJ, back to pumping weights. Get back in there, do some more curls. Yeah, get them biceps pumped up some more, so you can lift some. get them arms pumped up some more. Yeah, get them you big useless powerless arms pumped up some more, so you can lose some more fights against people half your size. Honestly, I said the other day, AJ, I'm telling you now, is it Darwin? Darwin's the man who come up with natural selection, yeah? Darwin is turning in his grave at AJ, yeah? AJ was supposed to be what natural selection spits out at the close to the very end. The guy useless. I mean, what the fuck? I guarantee you the gods were up there gambling as well, saying, damn man, that AJ my guy, man. Look at them genetics, man. There's no way. I bet they was laughing. Oh, look at him, look at Usyk, he half the size. Listen, God was up there saying, listen, end of the day, Usyk, I know this, I made this cat, yeah? Usyk half the size, he don't have no power at cruiserweight, he gonna get smoked. Oops. God mad right now. He big mad. He lost all his coin, 100%. Coin gone on Johnston. Yeah? Facts.